Hello, welcome to Matrixsoft Tech. We are robust automation testers. In this video, we will guide you through a concise demonstration of the migration process from Ranorex to AscentialTest. AscentialTest supports the migration of various test case types, ensuring compatibility and accuracy. Following are the migration actions carried out. Migration of Ranorex data table to AscentialTest data table. Migration of Ranorex objects to AscentialTest app objects. Migration of Ranorex steps to AscentialTest steps. Migration of Ranorex tests to AscentialTest tests. Now let's take a look at each of them. Firstly, we have the migration of Ranorex data table to AscentialTest data table. Ranorex data table is similar to Microsoft Excel data table that helps the testers to create data-driven test cases that can be used to run an action multiple times. Here firstly the XLS file is converted into CSV format and then we convert that CSV format which is then converted to an inbuilt data table through data editor which is in DS format. In order to import data table in AscentialTest, right-click on Data Tables and select Import Data Table. Now navigate to the location where the converted data table resides and select the converted data table. This is the converted data table in AscentialTest. Next we have the migration of Ranorex objects to AscentialTest app objects. This is the Ranorex object repository file which contains a number of objects with their properties. These objects are then migrated to AscentialTest app objects. A app objects file is the folder location where the converted AscentialTest app object repository file resides. Now let's execute and have a look into the migration of app objects. Well, the execution has completed successfully and let's navigate to the location where the converted file has been generated. Ranorex_app objects.z file is the converted app object file. Double-click on the Z file to open it in AscentialTest. The next process is on the migration of Ranorex steps to AscentialTest steps. These are the input files which contains Ranorex steps which are migrated to AscentialTest steps. The migrated AscentialTest steps file are generated in this folder. Now let's execute and have a look into the migration of steps. Well, the execution has completed successfully and let's navigate to the location where the migrated step file has been generated. Ranorex_steps.z file is the converted step file. Double-click on the Z file to open it in AscentialTest. The AscentialTest migrated step file contains all the actions to be performed along with the input parameters in AscentialTest format. Let's move on to the final migration process. That is, migration of Ranorex tests to AscentialTest tests. These are the input files which contains Ranorex tests which are migrated to AscentialTest tests. The migrated AscentialTest tests file are generated in this folder. Now let's execute and have a look into the migration of tests. Well, the execution has completed successfully and let's navigate to the location where the migrated test file has been generated. Ranorex_tests.z file is the converted test file. Double-click on the Z file to open it in AscentialTest. The function call, indentation and parameterization are handled by the test utilities that are written by us in order to convert the tests of Ranorex to AscentialTest test format. Well, Matrixsoft has migrated Ranorex project into AscentialTest efficiently with enhanced utilities ensuring robustness, reliability, and quality of the tests. For any queries, contact us on info@matrixsoft.com, and for further information visit our website at www.matrixsoft.com.